Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we are back with another rack store pickup. If this is your first time finding my channel, my name is Gerard, and today we're talking about fragrances. More specifically, I went into my local Burlington in this case and was able to find an inexpensive men's cologne, and I'm putting it through its paces. I'm gonna see if it's any good, see if it is worth the $30 that I paid. Without further ado, let's jump into the footage from the store, and then we will get into the scent. So let's get into it. So as you guys can see from the footage, my Burlington actually didn't have that much compared to other visits and other times I've been there. So I was able to pick up a fragrance that I've been really interested in. This one I have tried before a while back. And I've become a massive fan of this house since then. The fragrance I ended up grabbing is Unwind from Tumi. And this is an eau de parfum concentration. Now, keep in mind, this is a 30 ml bottle, and I paid $30 for it. So you're getting the smaller bottle here. You're not even getting 50 mLs. It's 1 ounce. However, I think this is a really good opportunity to try out the house of Tumi if you come across these little 30 ml bottles at Burlington. Continuum I've seen there. I want to say I've seen Unwind, maybe Atlas. I own Continuum, Atlas, and 19 Degree. Absolutely love those fragrances. And 19 Degree was one of my, if not my favorite release of last year. So this is a good opportunity to get into the house and see if you like them, because they're not cheap for the most part. My bottles are from So Avant-Garde, which is an online store, fragrance store. I have a discount code for them. I will link that down below. But let's get into this. I'm gonna put it on skin. I'm not wearing anything, and I'm gonna let you guys know what I pick up. We'll look at the notes and ultimately let you know if Unwind from Tumi is actually any good. Okay, so here we have the presentation, and it certainly is a little guy. And I really like this gradient. You have sort of this clear to sort of tan to black. Really like that gradient on here. I actually really like the presentations. I have a bottle here of Continuum, and here you can see the size difference to give it some perspective there. So this is the 100 ml, I believe. So, but I really like the presentation on these. The cap. Okay, so the cap is a little different on the 30 ml, I believe. Well, it still twists off, but on this, on the Continuum, the larger bottles, you have this little sort of dial here that turns, and then the cap comes off. And on this, the smaller bottle, the cap just twists off. So you still have that dial, but it doesn't turn. So it's more squared off. So let's take a look at the atomizer. Pretty good atomizer for a little guy. And let's get this on skin. I'm already liking this in the air. Has a sweetness to it. Woody. really aromatic. It's a little bit spicy. So already in the air, I'm picking up depth. I'm, as I said, super impressed with Tumi fragrances. Just, they have a lot going on. There's also some Ambrox in there, so there's that mass appealing feel to it. Okay, so on skin, I'm picking up a lot of sandalwood. A little bit sour. There's some vetiver here. At least that's what it is coming across to my nose. But it has a bit of that sour opening, which sometimes sandalwood can have that effect. It's a similar sort of feeling when I first smelled Santal 33. You have those aromatics. It's woody, but then there's a little bit of just that sharp sourness. But that's quickly fading, and it's getting much nicer. This smells sort of mature to me. A scent that can be dressed up. You could wear this to the office. You can wear this to an event, black tie type event. It's not coming across as really casual to me. And just in the background, I'm picking up some of that Ambrox, and so it is giving it that mass appeal feeling to it. It's almost similar to a blue fragrance without being a blue fragrance. It's a little bit smoky. I'm liking that part of it. There's something very sharp up top. It's slightly fruity. Not sure what that is, but I'm going to take a look at the notes really quickly. This is nice. Off of skin, first impressions. I'm liking it. So let's take a look at the notes. So the notes for Tumi Unwind, top notes are ginger and lemon. Mid notes are geranium, sage, and lavender. And the base notes are agarwood, sandalwood, and vetiver. So pretty much spot on to what I'm picking up. The lavender, the geranium, the sage, the vetiver, it's all there. One thing I love about Tumi fragrances is because of the quality, it's a little easier to sort of pick out those notes, especially the top notes, initially what you get. The sandalwood. I'm not picking up any oud here, the agarwood, but definitely those aromatics. This is a really great springtime feeling fragrance to me. So as the spring has sprung and weather gets warmer, maybe a rainy day, this would be ideal. I can definitely see this being worn on a rainy day. That sort of biting sharpness I was getting up top is probably that ginger, although it didn't come across to me specifically as ginger on my skin, because I like ginger in fragrances. I have it in some other fragrance that it's really prominent, really obvious. It's not as obvious here. Overall, I like the scent. Is it my favorite Tumi? Definitely not. I would probably put this closer to the bottom. The other three that I mentioned are my absolute favorites from the house. I know Kinetic is another favorite for many people from the house of Tumi. So this one I would probably put somewhere near the bottom. But with that being said, it's not a bad scent. I guess in what it's doing, it can come across as a little bit generic, a little bit boring. There's nothing phenomenal that stands out about it. So that's something to keep in mind. Although not a bad scent, nothing that interesting either. So, but like I said, I think those having it dressed up, office safe, definitely a safe fragrance. This is not going to offend anyone. It's going to work in most situations, and it's going to be ideal for warmer weather. In terms of like compliment factors and things like that, you're probably not going to get a ton of compliments from this. It's pretty basic, and I think you're going to smell good. It's reminding me maybe of like a high-end shampoo or like a hand soap. So like if you get like some type of hand soap that has the word vetiver in it and sandalwood, that's kind of what I'm picking up off of skin. Pleasant, can't go wrong with it. It's going to smell clean, put together. And for $30, you can definitely do a lot worse. It's an eau de parfum concentration, so I'm expecting it to have some longevity. It's not projecting really that well right now, if I'm being honest, but I am curious about the longevity. So if you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, be sure to do so, because every single Monday I drop a video going over every single fragrance that I wore for the 7 days prior. If that's content that you think you want to see more of, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on bell notifications so you are updated whenever I upload something new. I will wear this today, talk more about it in that video, and then give you a better sense of longevity, what I got from it, and my final thoughts on it. As always, I would love to know what you guys think of Unwind from Tumi. Drop it in the comment section down below. But I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.